This is the Newport News Jail Annex, and it is an extension of the main jail used when needed. It is considered medium security and was home to 43-year-old Arley Nemo and 37-year-old John Garza, who were both discovered missing from their cell on Monday night. The Newport News Sheriff's Office gave us this picture of the hole-through brick Nemo and Garza allegedly cut to escape, with primitive tools using a toothbrush and a metal object. That hole is positioned and consistent with what we found, taking our own pictures of where that hole was, which is now covered with a street sign. The sheriff's report says once outside, but still within the containment wall, Nemo and Garza scaled a wall and fled. To this Mercury Boulevard IHOP, 5.2 miles away.
This couple of prisoners out in Virginia apparently were heavy on the Shawshank Redemption reruns because they busted out of the prison with a couple of toothbrushes, bro. Like, how long did this take? But after the whole thing took off, they ran down the street, ended up at that IHOP as they mentioned, but IHOP employees then sprung into action. Let's watch this.
We don't know how they got here, but an employee recognized Nemo's bald head from the news.
One of the employers came to me and said, I think that's one of the guys who escaped. And I said, are you serious? I said, if it is, you need to call the police and let them know.
And about that time, a customer also mentioned Nemo's escape status, at which point this employee said, everyone in the back.
One of the customers had mentioned it to us. And I said, everybody come to the back, let's call the police. So that's when we called the police, but I made everyone come to the back.
Police arrived and arrested both men without incident.
It makes it feel a little safe now. It makes it feel like we're safe if anything happens. Hey, the team is all sticking together.
Way to go, IHOP.
Hey, way to go.
Just a shadow of an IHOP employee just to protect his image from these two who took off and showed up at his restaurant. The bald head gave them away. But a little bit of details about this journey, because this is what they still don't know. As first how they hopped out and slapped a street sign over the hole of the wall, which no one's gonna break out of again. They said the preliminary findings showed the inmates had found a, quote, design weakness, that's what we call it now, in the jail's architecture, and used primitive made tools created from a metal object and toothbrush to break their way out of this jail before scaling the prison perimeter wall. Again, according to the Newport News Sheriff's Office. These two were able to make their way through the prison wall and found untied rebars that they later utilized to successfully flee, making it almost 6.5 miles to this IHOP, where they were then captured because they had to get their hands on them damn pancakes, Francesca. Prison break, apparently on a medium level security prison, it's pretty damn easy.
I guess so. I love how they took the most conspicuous thing to cover up the hole, like, ooh, this street sign, which belongs on just up there. Let's put it down there. We could use grass. Like the entire thing. First of all, I love jailbreaks. I'm into it. I think this should happen more. I don't know.
Oh my God.
But you know, let's be real. This is a comedy. This is not Shawshank. Right. And like, all due respect to Andy and Red, who had way more scruples when it came to hiding from the wardens and the cops and such. But like, you know, they were walking past the IHOP. They were like running, and then they were like, and one of them was like, I mean, it is 8 a.m., you know, and they were like, I guess we could just get a short stack. And then they went in, and then, you know, and then just like, covered in soot. Can you imagine what they probably looked like?
That's
what are
true.
they wearing at this point?
Jumpsuits got to be orange, bro. They still have to be bright. They didn't stop at a Ross Dress for Less on the way over. Again, 6.6 miles from the prison to over to the IHOP, which they checked on Google Maps, which I would have done myself. But they checked on Google Maps and they said it would have taken them over 2 hours to walk there.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they broke out into a brisk jog at any point as well. But the reason, again, we can laugh at this, I at least want to let you guys know this as we get out of here. One more second. These two guys were basically thieves and probation violators. So at least from the records that they were in jail for, I guess there's some point that they weren't out looking to murder anyone. It's unclear how long those two have been in prison.
Murder these pancakes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Murder these eggs.
He said he was arrested for probation violations, contempt of court, and failure to appear. Also, the other one, Nemo, he's been in prison for several charges: credit card fraud, larceny, forgery, contempt of court, and possession of burglary tools. He definitely knows how to use some tools to break out of this. So that's these guys. They've been caught. good on those IHOP folks. They should probably get a reward for just acting like this is normal things for pancake flippers to bust criminals. Let's keep it real.